be like, yo,
I could do this.
I can do this, yo.
He's the Barack Obama of AIDS. Is that what you're saying?
Sort of, kind of. And then Kanye put the tag on it when Kanye said, you can live through anything if magic made it.
Yep.
The reason Kanye said that is because of the inspiration somebody like Magic Johnson provided. So in that situation, I have to ask Magic about that. And I think he was up there to talk about HIV.
I'm also not being critical. I just know that if you have something in your head, it's got to come out.
But I'm not a Hollywood actor. That's the other thing. When you get in business with somebody like me, right? You already know who I am.
Yeah.
Right? It's to say, like, you can't, there's no secrets. I am who I am. I'm not a Hollywood actor. I've always been me. But if you're a Hollywood actor, you don't have to present you. You don't have to ever be Tom Hanks. You can go do interviews about Castaway. You can do interviews about Big. You can do interviews about about Otto. Like, you can do interviews about everything except for you.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing that's interesting. And again, I don't know. I'm not sure how some of the actors feel about it, right? There is a version where it takes somebody without ego to not make it about them. In other words, to do an interview and not share your feelings about the world and share what's going on in your life. Simply let yourself be this character, let the fans see you as this character, and then have your personal life that nobody really fucking knows about. I don't know anything about Daniel Day-Lewis. I know nothing about Daniel Day-Lewis.
Nothing.
I don't even know his favorite food. I know nothing about it. I've never heard a single opinion about Daniel Day-Lewis, right? And I wonder, though, if sometimes there's a jealousy that happens with actors. For example, you're known and beloved for a character that another person wrote.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. That is a good argument, but there might be a little part of you that becomes jealous of the creation, right? You start going, oh, people don't really love me. They love Ross from Friends. And you want people to love you, so you start sharing a little bit about you because you're envious of this character you didn't even create.
So I would go talk to those stars that came up in the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, who were that. Who I would love to have conversations with them and ask them those type of questions, because they would know. If I'm a Timothy Chalamet or a Michael B. Jordan, I'm sitting down talking to these people to understand, how did they not allow that to happen? How did they not let their ego get the best of them and just go out there, do the work, go home, and that's it?
I think it's unfair what's happening with Timmy, because he did an amazing press run in terms of getting the work.
I think he got what he deserved. I think he earned it.
Just from talking, bro?
Yes, we're contradicting our whole point if we say otherwise right now.
Yeah, but we talk too, so you want to let
He's not a podcaster. He's a Hollywood star. By the way, I knew nothing about Timothy Chalamet until the past year.
That's the point.
That's exactly. So shut the fuck up. Nobody should have told him to talk. He should have kept shutting the fuck up. I knew nothing about him. I knew he was in Willy Wonka. He was in Dune. He was a big box office star. But this year, for whatever reason,
he won't even call him a superstar. Yeah, that's
box office star.
Yeah, you ain't shit, bro.
The superstar isn't just about how big you are.
Yeah.
To me,
I define superstar different.
Tell me.
Superstar to me is, can you open a movie to a huge number without anybody but you? Meaning, like, without a big name director, without a big name producer, without a big name intellectual property. Can you take a movie that nobody knows about and simply because you're in it, open to over $100 million?
Big star. Huge star.
That just means big star.
To me, superstar is the person who knows how to walk, how to talk, how to dress.
Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Brad Pitt.
But guess what? They come from an era where they had whole departments to teach you how to do it. If you didn't have it in you, they could teach you how to do it. They had PR people. They had it's like politicians. How politicians can sit down and say the right thing. All of these people were groomed.
It's crazy. How many people it takes to tell you to shut the fuck up?
Yes. Yes.
You need 4 different teams to just say, don't talk about yourself.
Your team is out there right now like, yes, Andrew. They're all like, yes, Andrew. Yes. Yeah.
You know how many people on my team sent me that Tina Fey clip?
You know what I'm saying? Listen, it happens.
But I think that was also the appeal, to be honest, of podcasting even a decade ago. It's like, for the first time in maybe history, outside of like radio personalities, right? Like radio personalities, you always had this like intimate relationship with, and I think that's what was so unique about radio personalities, that you had that parasocial relationship that was different than famous people. It was like you knew your favorite radio personality's kids' names. You knew about Howard Stern's life. You knew about his friends. You knew about the people he was beefing with. You knew everything about that human being.
It was also so rare back then, though, Howard was a star. You know what I mean? It wasn't a...
I'm saying with you also, they know these intimate details. With any of the like massive figures that existed throughout radio, we feel like we have this intimate relationship. And then podcasts came around and it allowed strangers to have an intimate relationship with these people that, I hate using the word famous, but like had a certain level of exposure and fame. That's unique. You don't get to know the inner workings and details of people that are kind of famous.
No, you're right.
And then social media came out, and now every influencer is just like talking into their phone and like oversharing. So we're at maybe a point where we're oversharing.
That's why the Chance podcast was so popular back in the day, because, you know, you would hear all those comedians come on with Neil and Moshe, and they would be way more intimate doing these long form interviews.
When do you get that access?
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
And if you look at like early days in podcasting, having a huge personality like an Elon Musk or somebody come on Rogan would be fucking 30, 40, 50 million views. Now it's so common that an Elon Musk will do an interview with somebody that it's not even like appointment view. If Elon Musk sits down with a random podcast, and you're not like, I got to stop everything I'm doing. There might be political factors that, you know,
yeah, they'll definitely they'll get suppressed on certain platforms.
Put it this way, Obama, I think, did that recent interview with, I think his name is Tyler Cohen, I believe, right? Like that interview 5 years ago, 6 years ago, Obama just sitting down with anybody for a long form podcast interview.
And talking about aliens and shit. That's when we talking about aliens.
Yeah. I feel like that would have shut the whole internet down.
Yeah.
And it was like, it popped a little on the alien shit, but nothing really just
took Thanos, bro. It took Thanos and ET to really make the interview really take off.
Isn't that crazy, the time we're living where like everybody's so accessible and there's so much oversharing that sharing is no longer unique or novel?
But you're about to see a lot of people, I think, coming up off social media because of that reason. I think it's going to be a lot more people who just pull back because, as Tina Fey said, it is expensive. Authenticity is expensive. What you say?
And dangerous.
Dangerous and expensive?
No. Authenticity is costly.
Expensive and I think definitely dangerous. But you're going to see people come up off it. And also,
why do you think? I'm curious. Why?
My reason is I don't think people are going to want to fight to know what's really. Like, I don't want to open up my phone every day and be like, yo, is this real? Is this not real? And between all of the AI shit, the PR firms that are paying to push all of these false narratives, getting this misinformation from, and not saying ChatGPT can't eventually get better, because it's good now, but it's gonna get real better. But you don't know what's real. Like, I got people sending me videos of AI influencers talking, but you don't even realize they're AI.
Bro, you don't even about 3 minutes. You don't even need a PR firm. You could have a Discord of 200 people that are real people that are just your army, and you set them out there in the world, and you say, "This is the narrative. Go fucking talk about it. Go." That's happening.
Oh, all the time.
All the time.
Oh. By the way, we're fully aware of the Discord that y'all get in to plan your attacks. We're fully aware of it,
and that will come out soon.
Oh, absolutely. It might be out by the time of this podcast. but absolutely. Salute to Michael B. Jordan, though. It was hilarious. Oh, this is the girl I wanted to shout out. Her name is Jessica Chardonnay. Yeah, Jessica Chardonnay. She's J on Instagram. And I posted the headline. I reposted one of the headlines. Charlamagne the God claims Michael B. Jordan sinners hired John Davidson to shout out the N-word at the Baptist as a marketing tactic to boost the film's chances of winning an Oscar. That was the best PR. And I put sarcasm really as a lost art. I can't believe people made this a headline. The show is called Brilliant Idiot. These are just jokes. Jessica replied to me and said, "You got to stop letting new people in our Brilliant Idiots." It is really,
bro,
just that simple. Like, my other homie hit me and was like, "Yo, you even gave a disclaimer." Bro. And they still ran with this as a headline.
And I got blamed. I need to get this video of this guy, bro. You were saying all the words, and somehow it's like, this is what this white guy does. It makes him say these things. And I'm like, bro, I literally just say, great tape. But look, you gonna let him
So,
give me all the
here's the
credit
thing.
for your take?
It was sarcasm.
No, it's not, bro.
It was clear
No
sarcasm.
no sarcasm.
It was a joke.
You might know something, bro. You might know.
I did.
My cortisol spike right there. Hold on.
Don't let your cortisol level spike for unnecessary reasons.
I know, but you just gave me a very necessary one. That was insanity. That was fucking insanity. It just happened. My hands haven't settled.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about takes like last week.
Yeah.
Even though I'm being sarcastic, even though I'm joking, I don't like when people hit me up and be like, "Yo, you're right." I'm joking. I am absolutely positively joking. By the way, why would the cast of Sinners hire a guy who really has Tourette's, who was really there because they were promoting a movie?
You're not saying they hired him. You're saying they gave him a microphone.
Somebody put a microphone by him. No. More importantly, everybody's sitting around wondering why they didn't edit it out. I want y'all to think about this for a second. Everybody's saying, why didn't they edit it out?
Because they edited out the other stuff.
They edited out everything else.
Okay.
That one got left in there.
Knowledge.
That one got left in there.
Knowledge.
I'm just saying, okay, whether it was
Philippians 4:7, speak when not spoken.
Hey. All press ain't, what do they say? All press is good press, right?
Philippians 4:8.
All press is good press. I bet you if I show you stuff. Hold on. Man, I don't want to read this.
What is it?
Nah, I don't want to.
Okay, here's the thing. There is no world which you were implying that Michael B. Jordan could have orchestrated something.
No.
It's a pure joke, etc.
Sarcasm.
Pure sarcasm. That being said, we know that the people in Hollywood, these PR firms, are diabolical enough to do far more heinous shit. I mean, they're already on audio doing far more heinous shit.
Or you make lemons out of lemonade.
It's like, don't waste a, what does it say? Never waste a tragedy, never waste a term in...
If something like, because I'm really, I mean, we do have to think to ourselves, why did they leave that one in?
Why the fuck did they leave that?
I'm just talking about the Baptists. When I say they, I'm talking about the Baptists. Why did the Baptists leave that one in? Probably to bring attention to their award show, right? And then also by doing that, they brought attention to the moment, right? Because Sinners is a year and some change old. Sinners came out February of last year, right? So it just reheats the fire under this movie and gets everybody talking about this movie again. And now the movie is on streaming services. So if you didn't see it, you might, turn it on and watch it and realize like, oh shit, this movie was freaking phenomenal. So it's one of those things that, no, it wasn't orchestrated by the cast
Of course.
Right? But for whatever reason, the BAFTAs decided to leave that N-word in the actual broadcast. It benefited the cast.
I don't think it benefited.
It benefited the movie.
I don't.
I think all attention is good attention.
I don't think anybody saw that and they're like, you know what?
Unless it's Timothy Chalamet type. Is Timothy Chalamet Jewish? Jewish?
I don't know. Why?
I'm just asking. Why are you shaking your head?
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm asking.
Why are you asking? Why are you asking?
Huh?
Oh, I get it.
What?
You think that they attacked Iran to stop Timothy Chalamet from getting the Oscar? Is that what you're
I
saying?
think you need to say that sarcasm.
You said it. You said it. I didn't say it. You said it.
They'll clip it and say, Andrew Schultz.
No, Charlemagne said. Charlemagne the God said.
All I was going to simply say was that in moments like that, you can't be the aggressor. Timothy was the aggressor. So Timothy didn't get no sympathy. Timothy went out there and shit on a group. Timothy went out there and shit on ballet people and shit on people who did opera. So much so that the Oscar said, oh, watch this. Misty Copeland, come out here and do some ballet. Do some ballet.
They did.
And handed Timothy while Misty's on stage doing his ballet. I dare him to make a fucking face. We'll have him and Caitlin escorted out of here. Okay? Okay?
Listen.
So all I'm saying is,
You're saying that if Timmy won, it would have been white supremacy.
no, I'm saying that you are,
What was the movie called?
ooh, shit, Whitey Supreme.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Are you saying right now,
That is
with no satire on the Brilliant Podcast, that
That's
after an N-word was thrown out at the BAFTA, that the Oscars could not possibly give a single Oscar to the movie Whitey Supreme? Is that what you're saying?
Whitey Supreme wouldn't even be nominated at the Oscars.
But it was too late. The nomination.
I don't think the N-word at the Baptist has anything to do with it. What I'm saying is that what I'm saying is Marty Supreme.
What do you think? What do you think? So we have our listeners, right? We have our listeners.
All listeners know we're nuts.
I know. But what do you think they think when they listen to our whole episodes and then they go on the internet and see people taking the shit that we say seriously?
Like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
What do you think is happening?
What the fuck is wrong with you? This show is called The Brilliant Idiot.
You don't think it's enjoyable for them? Like they get to listen to it and then they know that week.
They do.
Yeah.
It's like when we did the episode where we did the Taylor Swift Beyonce thing.
Yeah. Bro.
And I literally said,
bro,
I'm about to tell y'all something that's complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm lying.
Yeah.
But they're still gonna clip it and turn it into the news.
And
I did the whole Beyonce can't go out in public because of the Michael Jackson law. Taylor Swift can't go out in public because of the Michael Jackson law. Like, what the fuck, yo?
Yeah.
By the way, same thing right now. All I'm simply saying is, this is satire, all right? But because of a bad situation that happened at the Baptist, I do believe all press is good press, and it did come back ultimately to benefit, I think, the film. Just because it was on more people's radar.
And then you're saying it influenced the votes? Because isn't this all done through votes? It's not like there's like a shadowy figure at the head of the Oscars, right? This is just
what voting was done a day after the Baptist. That's when the ballots came in. So all I'm simply saying is top of mind awareness is a thing, people. Ryan Coogler even said it when he was on stage. Ryan Coogler was like, yo, man, thank the Academy for showing love to a movie that's a year old.
Please sit down, cause I'm very nervous and they gonna play me off. Cause I grew up in Oakland, Richmond, California. We can talk a lot. So I want to thank the Academy for thinking of our movie that came out almost a year ago.
Like, top of the mind awareness matters. I don't know how Marty Supreme got so hot, and that shit came out in December.
Bro, Ryan is so funny.
On the Ellis.
He's so innocent.
He's so Oakland, baby.
He's so open. Did you see him talking about how he got into baking bread during the pandemic?
No.
Oh my God, you got to find this. Because it sounds like a sketch a comedian would do about Ryan Coogler being so open.
Ryan's
but you gotta see it like the passion, but still with the act. Find him talking about baking bread.
Ryan said that he was inspired by Nipsey Hussle and his brother Black Sam when he created the character Smokey Bear. I was thinking too, though. I was thinking that somebody was looking for a way to shit on Michael B. Jordan. Because there's nothing you can hate on Michael B. Jordan for. There's nothing you can hate on sinners for. So somebody was looking for a reason to be miserable about it and used my clip to do it.
Oh, so you think they weaponized your clip to undercut his victory?
Yeah. Well, no, but I said this before Sinners came out.
And
I said this last week.
Yeah, but I didn't see the reaction to it until after he won.
I think it probably got bigger after he won. But the thing that I found interesting is like, because if you actually, that means you were watching Brilliant Idiots. So if you were watching Brilliant Idiots, you Timothy Chalamet.
Unnecessarily.
I don't think it was sure he is, but baby,
great actor, superstar.
Put your big boy panties on, Timothy. Welcome to the big league. Right? You should be happy that I'm hating on you. Right? You should be happy.
No.
You should say, damn, yo,
No.
fuck the Oscar. I made it when Charlamagne is shitting on me. Because everybody I shit on blows up.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
What? I only shit on that.
I was like, I'm about to have my moment.
I only shit on the best.
No, when you shit on people, they revert to like white art forms. But he's already making a ping pong move. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's different.
Can we be happy that ping pong won't get hot in America because of this shit, bro?
Yeah, I mean, well, what's wrong with racket sport?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
You know what I mean? What's wrong with racket sport?
that.
You know what I
Don't
mean?
do
I'm
that.
just saying, I
Don't
love
do that.
racket
Don't
sport.
do that.
I love
Don't
paddle.
do that.
I
Don't
love
do that.
tennis.
Tennis is fire.
You know?
Padel is fire.
Don't put a little
Ping
on
pong,
it.
bro.
Don't.
Ping pong.
Ping pong. I used to bond with my father on ping pong. It was fantastic.
When you was a kid. That's a little kid's game.
He was an adult.
That's playing with his little kid. That's something you do with children.
Yeah.
Enemy UAV detected.
And in boxers. Boxers love ping pong for the hand-eye coordination.
Everybody loves ping pong.
If you can't fight, you shouldn't be doing ping pong.
Yo, you know who
If you
played
can't
ping
box, you
pong?
shouldn't be doing ping pong.
Forrest Gump played ping pong. You gonna hate on Forrest?
Forrest can fight. Forrest will fuck you up.
He could run.
He can run. Forrest, no. Forrest can. What? Forrest fought. He fought in Forrest Gump.
Who'd he fight?
Somebody that was disrespecting Jenny.
Who'd he fight?
I don't remember who he fought.
Who'd he?
fight?
You remember?
No, I don't. Look it up. I just remember him fucking somebody up.
Who'd he beat up?
Me thinking, damn, they really are strong. What? What? Forrest is a world-class athlete, bro.
Didn't he fuck up the Black Panther?
Did he?
Didn't the Black Panther put his hands on Jenny? So you telling me he only beat up minorities in Forrest Gump? That you not gonna let that slide? We're not gonna let that slide at all.
Oh man,
Wasn't that the scene where like Jenny was chilling with the Black
I
Panther?
remember fighting somebody in the movie and him fucking somebody up. Maybe I'm making all of this stuff.
You get bigger.
Nah,
There was a scene.
Forrest Gump definitely he got some licks in. Forrest Gump definitely got into a fist fight, bro. He definitely got into a fist fight. Jenny had HIV in that movie, but they couldn't say it was HIV back then.
What they say was?
They didn't never say. They just said it was like some type of disease, like some type of life-threatening disease. But it was the director at the time said that it was supposed to be HIV.
Yeah.
HIV.
Jenny's abusive boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Panther guy. Yep.
He was a Black Panther.
It's fucked up that they made them
like
abusive, right? It's fucked up they made them abusive. And the white man got to come save the day.
That's fucked up.
And then what did Jenny get out of
Forrest
it?
Gump was a minority.
Forrest gave her yellow fever.
No, she didn't get that from Forrest.
What do you think he brought back from Vietnam?
I thought Jenny had HIV.
That's what everybody thought.
No,
because
but the
they're
director
fucking
said that.
homophobic.
No, why? She's not gay.
But she was hanging out with him.
I don't know what you're talking about, right? I don't know. What we just did. I don't know what we just did.
Can
guys.
we?
Guys, I don't know
Now
what
we
just
can't
did.
dissect Forrest Gump, huh?
Just did.
Now
No,
we
I
can't
love
criticize
Forrest
a
Gump.
white man.
I love Forrest Gump. Speaking of criticizing white men,
Oh, what we got?
Jack Harlow's new album is trash.
Yo, come on, man. Can a white boy get some motion, bro? Can a white boy?
Jack Harlow's new album,
Stop.
the internet is calling most definitely not among
That wasn't the best name. The best name was
Ryan McWhite.
no. The best name was Music Rothschild. Hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
That's
IRS 1 was hilarious.
Iris one was good.
Dressed like LL Cool Whip. I don't
Nah, because I don't even think LL dressed like that.
Jamie Foxx.
No, the other one was 50 Pence.
Home Def. What do we think about this album? Seriously, I don't like it.
I haven't listened, but Jack seems like a sweet kid.
Jack is
He's just
great.
He's just trying to make music. This is a perfect example. That interview,
Cream Latifah, hilarious.
but like, first of all, I don't know. Jack always seemed like he had a sense of humor, so he might find this kind of stuff fun. But then again, you're also like putting out a piece of art. You know, people are making fun of it. That's always got to hurt. But
Well, do you feel like that if it's not really your main piece of art? Like if it's not your main thing?
I think if you put time
Like
and effort into anything, you're going to be sensitive about
I
it.
ain't putting no time and effort into that shit.
Yo, come on, bro.
That shit. Hey, listen, and I like Jack Harlow.
I gotta listen to it.
I've listened to it twice because I thought I was being
Do you not
hard.
like the concept of it? Because I think I like the concept.
Monica?
Yeah.
What's the concept of it?
Yo, they were reaching with that one.
What's the concept of it?
No, but the name.
Because he's saying, yeah, Monica, he's trying to be more blacker. I don't think. If
No,
he didn't-
okay. Can you go to the clip where
He
this
said
all
that?
started from? Because I
This
think
didn't start from the clip for me. This
No,
started from
I
me just
know.
listening to the album and saying this is whack.
I know, but he was being interviewed by some people, and he was interviewed by these two guys. I don't know if they're
From the
from
New
the
York Times.
New York Times,
The
right?
podcast.
Yeah, and sorry for not knowing your guys' name,
What's the caption say?
but they look familiar.
Jack Harlow-
Chris knows their name. What's their name, Chris? That was John Caramonico up there? Oh, I didn't notice John up there. I only watched the clip one.
So watch this.
What's the caption say, Taylor? White rappers.
Jack Har-
No. Click the more.
Just
Click
watch,
more.
watch,
UAV
just
a
watch.
white rapper is more affordable.
White rappers more affordable. We can buy white rappers now. That's now we getting somewhere in society.
Stop it!
Did that say-
My cortisol spiking.
Let's press play, Taylor.
White rappers are afforded more freedom to change their genre. True or false?
I might have to think about that.
I'd like to hear your answer to Joe's question, but also then talk about what I feel is like the radical twist of what you have chosen. Well, I'll piggyback off what John's saying. John's saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
I got blacker.
black music.
Yeah.
Deeper into blackness.
Yeah.
So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black
Who
music.
among us?
Yeah, I
It's
love
like-
the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yep.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about. I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear.
Can I say something?
Please.
Jack, I want to apologize. Jack, because I didn't. No, I'm serious. Because I didn't see that whole clip.
That's the thing.
I only saw the part after he said,
I got black.
I got blacker.
But that's.
I didn't see the whole. And I gave Robin Thicke props because Robin Thicke was saying how he does black music. Like he didn't say, he said, I do black music, right? That's essentially what Jack Harlow is saying right here. I only saw the part where he said, I got blacker. I apologize for my reaction to that clip, but the album's still whack.
Okay. So again, you can have your opinion on the album, that's fine. Yeah. But this is a perfect example of like the internet, right? They just go, he goes, I got blacker. That's not what Jack is saying. What he's doing is calling out the interviewers for not asking the question that they want to ask. The interviewers are trying to find a politically correct way to say, hey, you didn't retreat into a white genre, right?
They shouldn't have said it like that.
I know, but like listen, I'm not being critical, but like, for example, like a Post Malone, we know him from rap music, and now Post is doing all different genres of music.
Said that.
Amazingly successful. That's what they were trying to say without maybe burning a bridge with Post or with that. So they're being politically correct.
That's whack. They should have said Post went to do country music, MGK went to do rock, you went to go do R&B. Why not go back to like something that people consider white, even though it's all black?
And for example, if Jack, I imagine, did retreat to a whiter genre, people would be calling him out like, oh, so you got on with rap, and the second you got on, you go do some white shit so you can be even more popular. And what he's calling them out is saying, he's basically going, yo, you're trying to say I got blacker. That's the question that you guys are trying to say. And he's going, yeah, I fucking love black music. I think it's amazing, and I understand. Like, I'm not black, but I fucking love it.
I like what he said after, where he talks about I love black music.
Exactly. He's not going, this is mine. He's like, this is something that I fucking admire and love. Like, he's giving a prop. That's why I hate the internet, because he literally is saying the right thing. Like, if you watch the whole clip, he's not trying to take ownership of the music. He's submitting himself to this thing, going, this is the shit I love.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? You know what's crazy though?
How do you answer that question better?
This is what I think. I think that, and this is what I heard, Jack Harlow paid somebody to clip this clip like that and put it out because he knew that the negative feedback from this clip would bring more attention to his album. That's what I heard that. I actually heard that. I heard that he paid somebody to clip this clip the way that they did, put it out the way that they put it out, and then he knew that everybody was going to react the way they reacted and calling him Cream Latifah and all of this shit like that, and he knew that it was going to bring attention.
They used AI to put him in a double turtleneck.
That's what I heard. I don't know if this is true or not, but that's what I heard. Here's the thing. I don't care what type of music you make, and I don't even like the question that they asked when they said, are white artists afforded more of a luxury in other genres? I don't believe that. I believe that whenever you're an artist who's known for one thing, when you cross over to other genres, there's going to always be critique, always. But the thing that it all boils down to, is it good or not? When Kanye decided to do 808 and Heartbreaks, that was a risk, but it was good. When Drake does R&B songs, he kind of gets the benefit of the doubt because he has always done both. But people care if it's good. When Beyonce comes out with Cowboy Carter, she gets a lot of pushback from some people in country, but all people really care about is it good? And it was great. And she won Album of the Year at the Grammys. The music has to be good.
So
that's it, period.
So, yes, I think the question is like, are white people afforded more like leeway? And I think the argument right there is to pop into other genres. And it's like, I could see the argument saying, yeah, like Lil Wayne did the rock album.
Lil Wayne does the rock album. Freaking Kid Cudi does R&B when he wants to. Yep. Andre 3000 did Love Breaks. You gotta look Speaker Box Love. What was it? Love Below.
But like you gotta look at it like
Beyonce did country.
No. The question they're trying to ask in a very politically correct manner is, can white people pop in and out of white music? It's not about going to a different.
What now? Say that again.
Can white people pop in and out of white music? Whereas like easier. So for example, can you be a white rapper and then can you go make rock music? And is that more acceptable? And whereas if a black artist that we know as a rapper ends up doing R&B, I believe, and again, I don't want to speak for them, but I imagine they're going, yeah, that's still black music, so you're allowed to operate.
I think we're also looking at it from the consumer perspective.
Yeah.
Everybody in their genre of music is a snob. You know what it takes to be a country? If you're a real country artist,
yeah,
you gotta go move to Nashville. You gotta go do the radio politics down there, and kick it with the Bobby Bones of the world. If you're doing it right, if you're doing anybody, I guarantee you, Jelly Roll tell you the same thing. Anybody that wants to be in country music, you gotta go to Nashville and you gotta run the circuit and you gotta really embed yourself into the community of Nashville. So I think anybody in
Jelly did it on his own. Like Jelly didn't choose up with one of these big, massive, country music houses. Like he was releasing his shit independent and it blew up. So he forced his way into that genre.
So if you're in a genre of music, you're a snob already. So we're looking at it for consumers. So we're just like, well, you gotta make a good album. If you in rock, you ain't just allowing anybody to come into your rock circle. If you're in country, you're not just allowing anybody to come into your country circle. If you're in hip hop, you're not just allowing anybody to come into your hip hop circle. Why is Eminem so accepted in hip hop? Because he's nice.
Yeah.
Because he's dope. Why was Mac Miller accepted? Because he's dope. You can be a Vanilla Ice and get some success, but they don't respect you. There's plenty of white. God bless. You can be an Iggy Azalea and get a little bit respect, be with a T.I. for a second, but then as soon as you whack in any way, shape, or form, bye. Get that whack shit off the radio, as the guy did when he called Sway Show.
The whole world is watching and the paparazzi is flocking and we fly shit when we drop in and we shut down your party, man. His end.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
So you have to be accepted by the genre, the people in the genre first.
And that's based on the quality of it.
Yes, I think so anyway.
So you're saying if Jack's album was better, there would be less scrutiny around.
If Jack's album was good, I don't even think it would be a conversation.
Interesting.
If Jack's album was good, the conversation would majority would be, yo, this album is dope. It's a dope album.
There would still be a conversation about switching genres. Anytime somebody tries to switch a genre, people are going to have a conversation.
But you're saying it would be
the good music could overshadow. Beyonce's proof of that.
No, you're right. It's like a hit song is a hit song. It's something primal about the way that we connect to it. Like I listen to that fucking K-pop Demon Hunters song Gold.
Fire!
That shit is incredible.
Fire! Listen, let me tell you something, man. Somebody said to me on the radio this week, man, Sinner should have won every category. I said, nope. Anybody who says Sinner should have won every category, especially the best song category, y'all ain't got no keys. Because that golden song,
that song is it's music and food are the only thing that cut through it.
I've been hearing that golden song for so goddamn long in my house, man. I can't. I know it so much. I sing the lyrics wrong.
Go.
I'm done hiding now. I'm shining
like
I'm born to be. Like I'm born to be. Like I hear that shit so fucking much.
Oh, I can't do it.
Yo, that song. That golden is out of here. That shit is on its way to.
What is that song from Frozen? Let It Go. That's Let It Go.
On the way to that.
Yeah.
And it's only been a year.
Yeah.
That's on the way to that. Like if you don't have no kids if you didn't think Golden should win best song.
Taylor says she never heard of that.
Well, PJ Young.
Yeah, you missed it.
Talking to that mic.
The K-pop Demon Hunter.
K-pop Demon Hunter.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I thought that was the group. Oh.
You don't know it? Get the fuck out.
You've never heard the
That's
song
why you-
Golden? Yeah, play it one time. We got to cut it, obviously, but play it one time.
Chris's kids are older.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I think even teenagers watch that shit. Like I heard the movie was incredibly successful, and
I
not
think
just
if you're into anime, maybe.
Got it.
But
Nah, they love
if you're not a
K-pop.
kid or into anime, you probably.
Yo, can you guys tell me the history with Black Americans and anime?
I don't know.
You said what?
I get what he's
No,
saying.
there's this like deep connection between, and I think
You
it's
know why? Anime is dope.
Stop.
It's really that simple.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. There are a lot of things that are dope, right? But
That's
like,
all it takes.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but like still there has to be a moment where like a group of people find a thing. Like for example, what is his name? Kenny Rogers was incredibly popular in Jamaica. Like he would do stadium shows in Jamaica, and I'm like, okay, well, like when did Jamaicans find Kenny Rogers?
Country is popular in Jamaica.
Country's
There's a reason for that.
Yeah,
because in the 50s and 60s, the Jamaican radio was actually government controlled and very kind of like conservative in the song they played, and they were able to pick up a powerful station in Nashville.
Get the fuck out
of New Orleans. So there are a lot of country stars to this day who are massive because
the restriction of music there, and they would
pick up these American stations and they would just listen to straight country. So Kenny Rogers, there's a female country star who still does tours. There's a situation like that. Lionel Richie, for some reason, is huge in Iraq. He's like one of the biggest stars to this day in Iraq. They're just people around the world that for whatever reason.
So there's like, remember the guy from Baywatch, David Hasselhoff?
Come on, man.
Remember he was huge in Germany?
Michael Knight.
German.
Well, I guess the last name Hasselhoff. Okay.
Kit was a German car.
Was it even? I don't even think it was. So then, okay. So when does anime become incredibly popular in Black America?
Look at that. Love karate and kung fu. That's why even when you ask me about anime, I'm like,
oh shit,
I've known anime from the beginning of time.
But is Shaft influenced in a way by the kung fu genre?
Well, there was a kung fu guy in Shaft. Wasn't the black kung fu guy in
Kung
Shaft?
Fu is Chinese and anime is largely Japanese, if I understand it.
Yeah, there was always like martial arts. People were always gravitated towards that in the hood. And even we were so big on anime that when the Boondocks came out, we were like, oh shit, that shit is anime style. Like it was I'm not gonna say the first black anime cartoon, but like one of the first cartoons that I saw that had the anime style that was like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And street.
Yeah.
So
it's just like
I think part of it is that most animes have like the underdog outsider theme, and I think black people relate to that.
Oh,
I think like every single anime, outsider, underdog.
Avenging. Yeah.
I will say this. I think it's like a general, I'll call it nerd culture, for lack of a better term.
Right.
I go to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden Cherry Blossom Festival, which is a Japanese festival. And like, I'd say 15 years ago, I noticed, I was like, and teenagers come dressed up in anime costumes. And like,
they're like LARPing as Japanese.
Yeah, but like 15 years ago, I was like, damn, half these kids are black, right? Like,
but according to this history, it's always been that way. It says it says anime draws from hip hop, black fashion, slang, and rhythm. Black creators and fans cosplay, create anime-inspired art, build communities online. It says anime didn't just discover black people, and black people didn't.
I think the affection for anime existed before hip hop. Like hip hop comes to real mainstream prominence probably in the 90s.
This is before, absolutely. I mean, think about it, man. People used to gather, and I'm conflating the two, but if you gathered around the radio to listen to kung fu flicks, why would you gravitate towards anime when you saw this on your screen? Like come on. Like Wu-Tang was inspired by the martial arts flicks of the 50s and 60s and 70s.
Yo, Wu-Tang,
and 80s.
perfect example.
Yes.
Like,
We're saying all that to say Jack Harlow Rob was terrible. And Timothy Chalamet lost the Oscar.
Celebrate. So why can't we just celebrate Michael B's victory?
Because that's not what podcasts are about. Right? Podcasts are about saying things to get people.
Free Timmy, man. Free Timmy.
Timmy's free.
June 3 coming out.
Free.
Yo, this podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings, and professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place. Guys, if you want to have a legitimate business, it needs a place on the internet, and that's what Squarespace is going to do for you. Make smarter business decisions with Squarespace's intuitive built-in analytics tools, review website traffic, learn where to focus engagement, track revenue from bookings, invoices, or product sales, all in one place. If you're looking to grow your business, now you can get fast, easy financing through Squarespace Capital. The application process takes a few minutes, and approval happens in a matter of days. If you're approved, funds will be deposited in your bank account in 3 to 4 business days, so you can grow quickly, avoid the hassle of the traditional loan process, and easily access financing through Squarespace Capital. Loans are issued by Celtic Bank and serviced by Stripe. All loans are subject to credit approval. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial when you're ready to launch. Use the offer code IDIOTS and save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. This episode is also been brought to you by Blue Chew, man. Blue Chew got a new banger. Literally, Blue Chew Gold. This is their newest innovation. Okay, this is the #1 satisfy your wife, side chick, the girl you haven't slept with, but you want to leave a lasting impression on. This is Blue Chew Gold. Okay, 4-in-1 beast, setting the gold standard for performance. 2 ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping. Mix apomorphine and oxytocin to turn up arousal and connection in your brain and body. The most important part, it acts in less than 15 minutes. Think about that. In as little as 15 minutes, Blue Chew Gold is going to have you rocked up. That means less bullshit conversation. That means less foreplay. That means less of all the other stuff before you get to stroke it. Elevates without hesitation. Peak passion, peak performance in a single tablet to make life easier by getting harder. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month. Blue Chew Gold with the code IDIOTS. That's promo code IDIOTS. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast.
There are, by the way, there are a lot of think pieces with no thought about this Timothy Chalamet. The reason I say that is because who said that he had it in the bag?
Yeah, that's how I was going to ask.
Like nobody, like Leo was. Like this might have been like the toughest.
Yeah, it was
best actor category I can remember in a long time. Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Michael B. Jordan, Timothy Chalamet. Who was the fifth person? Who was the fifth person? That was not.
What was Ethan Hawke?
Was it Frankenstein? Was it? Who was it?
I don't know, but just being a badass.
I don't remember. Who?
Ethan Hawke is
first.
Nice. He's nice.
Who was the fifth person? It was.
Wagner Moura? Yeah, Brazilian.
Bro, it was tough, bro. This was a tough category. Like, this is one of them ones
I think it was Timothy or Michael B. I think everybody knew that those were the top 2.
I don't know, but Leo's performance in that movie was pretty good too.
I've seen Leo do better.
I didn't watch it. I didn't see the movie.
I liked it though. I like that. I didn't like the movie One Better Last Night.
This is my
Switch it up.
I didn't. I thought it was too long. You bill it as a comedy. I didn't laugh.
Really funny.
I didn't get no jokes out of it. It was just one of those movies that's just like.
And this is the reason why I thought it was going to be Timmy or Michael B. is because at a certain point, the award shows are used to celebrate the actors and the next generation of actors that are going to carry the industry. So, not saying that Leo's done it all, like Leo's one of the GOATs, Mount Rushmore, but it's in the industry's best interest, I would imagine, to shine a light on these 2 young stars that are going to carry, the next massive franchises for probably the next decade.
Well, actually, they say that, you usually don't win an Oscar. So the Academy doesn't reward you.
But Michael B's how old? 40?
Look it up. Like 30, probably 38.
36.
Like he's
He
not.
might be 40. No, he might be in his. He might be like 40.
That's the Michael B is not young.
He might be just 40.
He's 39.
39. Yeah, so he'll be probably 40 this year.
That's a.
Yeah.
So it's like if this is going to be one of the guys, it's clearly going to be at the the pinnacle of
39.
Hollywood.
No, I can reward that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
20 something.
they made Leo wait, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, what did Leo get it for? What did he get his Oscar for? He got raped by a bear.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Timmy got to pay his dues, bro.
Gotta
You ain't
pay
getting
your
raped by a bear yet.
Gotta pay your dues.
You know.
This is
Gotta
probably the best thing that could happen to me. Because now he'll have the redemption arc, and then when he does win, it'll be a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's
This
like a
one could've been.
WWE. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do your girlfriend's mother's biopic, bro. That'll get you the Oscar. Do
Girlfriend.
your girlfriend's mother's biopic. That'll get you the
Which
Oscar,
mom?
boy. That'll get you the Oscar.
Which mom?
That'll get you the Oscar.
Which
man.
mom?
You know the mom I'm talking about. The mom that if they say, "What were you like in the '90s?" What were you like in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yo, what were you like in the 90s? That's anti-trans propaganda, bro.
Damn.
Why don't we talk about that?
Damn.
Why don't we talk about that? What were you like in the 90s? Why are you making these people out their old lives? It's not included. Not everybody can go back to the 90s and celebrate that.
Not an inclusive challenge.
It's not, bro.
Not an inclusive challenge.
Charlamagne, your mic, turn it around.
It is not an inclusive challenge. You are absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct. Let's pay some bills. Huh? What, Taylor?
It goes for you too.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
Why did I get a shot?
I know.
Why did you shoot at me just now?
Because
What did I
when you
do?
did yours.
What did I do? What did I do for my 90s challenge but post videos and pictures of me from the 90s, Taylor? Why are you hating on me, Taylor?
Yeah.
Taylor? Taylor? Let's pay some bills, Taylor. Taylor gang.
He's saying
Taylor.
Adam Taylor.
Taylor.
Taylor, did you give us your opinion on the Oscars, or did you give us your opinion on Jack's album or anything else?
Well, I haven't heard Jack Harlow's album at all.
You ain't missing that.
But I didn't like the
Damn.
but I don't think I like the name Monica for some reason. It bothers me.
Bro, the speed in which the internet turned that into the N-word was hilarious.
Huh?
You didn't
What?
see this one?
Yeah.
What do you
It's like the only way a white person can say my.
Oh, shit.
None of y'all saw
What happened?
Yo.
What happened? I missed it.
Oh my god.
Monica is the closest thing a white person can say
Wow. Yo, Jack.
to my.
Yo, Jack. Yo, that's fucked up, Jack.
Nah.
Jack.
Yeah, low key, Charlotte
Jack.
likes it. You can see it.
That's fucked up, Jack Harlow. That is fucked up.
Come on, bro. You guys,
Bonita.
you're thinking too hard. You're
Yo,
thinking too
Jack
hard.
gonna say that and slip up. Watch. Jack gonna be in some interview and be like, "Why'd you name it like that?" And he's like, Monica. And he gonna slip. He gonna slip, yo. Why did he name it Monica?
I think he loved a girl named Monica.
I
Why
think
is that
that-
so hard to
He loves a
believe?
black girl named Monica.
How do you know she's black?
I've never met a white girl named Monica.
You never met a white girl? I'm not even saying. I'm not even saying it.
That woman is
Mo.
really disappointed.
You never knew a Mo? You never knew a white girl named Mo?
You know what this album would have been good for? Drewski. If Drewski would have put this album out
Biggest album on the
with a visual, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be like, yo, this shit is hilarious. This shit slaps.
Stop.
It's the fact that
Let him live, man.
we can't. It's the fact, it's the fact that Jake is an actual artist putting
Jack.
this out. I mean, Jack. that Jack is an actual artist putting this out. If Drewski puts out this same album,
In whiteface or
No.
Okay.
just the same album, just him singing R&B, doing the visuals, you know, pretending to be a neo soul artist, because he's already done that. Out of here.
Okay,
Out of here.
if you're a marketing genius like you are, and you have to sit down with Jack during this time, what do you tell him to do?
Buckle up, buddy. Buckle up. Fucked up. You fucked up. Should have came to me before you decided to put this shit out.
And
Because if you would have let me hear this album, I would have said, you know what? Drewski's your guy. Give this to Drewski. Comedians do R&B and it's funny. Eddie Murphy Party all the time.
That's a great song.
Boogie in the Butt. Fire. Boogie in the Butt. You remember Boogie in the Butt?
No.
Eddie Murphy did Boogie in the Butt. You remember Boogie in the
I
Butt?
didn't know it was Eddie Murphy.
That's Eddie Murphy. Boogie in the Butt.
I did not.
Boogie in the Butt. Freaking. Now, Jamie was different because Jamie's actually
Exactly. Jamie
ridiculously talented.
He's a trained musician.
He's unbelievably talented. So Jamie actually makes real music, right? Duval is talented, but Duval still makes things that are like comical. If you
Yank
want
this?
to. Huh?
Yank this dick.
That's for you, John. That's for you, Timmy. All right? This is payback.
But he didn't.
He did. He said, huh? That's count.
As long as your mouth,
Yeah, that's count.
as long as your mouth is open, I can put something in it. All I'm saying is, if Jack Harlow would have gave this album to Drewski, and Drewski would have did a visual to all the songs, playing around, laughing, not even all the songs, just a couple of them, out of here. We'd be sitting around like, yo, this shit for the spring and summer. People would be playing this shit on the radio. People would be playing this shit in the clubs because it's Drewski. And that's the problem with this project. It looks like a sketch. It looks like a skit. It looks comical. I can't take it serious.
Gotta listen to it.
Come on. If he wasn't white, could you take it serious?
It's not even about the whiteness.
What if he was an Asian?
The music just isn't good. The music just is not good, man. It's really
Not one song? Come on.
I don't hear it, bro. I don't hear it. The music isn't just, it's not good. The reason it would work for a Drewski because it's Drewski. So you'd be listening to it and it wouldn't even, yeah, here you go. What's this called? Can you not imagine Drewski? Imagine if that was Drewski walking down the street, just like that. You'd be laughing. He sound like he playing.
If Lisa Thomas sung it out like
no, you wouldn't. Listen, all you gotta do is get that little beat with the little drum, and all you gotta do is go.
Someone worked hard on this, man. This
sounds like
somebody's art.
You were on
That's all you gotta do is just change directions with the same melody. Look down. It's the same melody in 20 different directions.
Or if he named his album Sarah.
No.
Karen. You gotta name it Karen. Turn your mic upside down. It's upside down. Turn it all the way back.
The name in the album Sarah?
Turn it the other way. Yeah. Well, what were you gonna say, Chris?
I think you were on a film set with him, right?
Yes, I did. White Man Can't Jump too.
Stuck with me.
Yes.
He said that he was one of the most confident people you'd ever.
Very confident.
Like
I like
you were
that.
saying, like,
Not try hard at all.
when they were giving him direction, he wasn't uncomfortable. He was accepting. So I think he'll be all right with it.
You know what's so crazy?
That's-
You know,
yeah, like
this is when you know somebody's art is whack because you gotta start talking about how good of a person he is. How confident. Yes,
I didn't say he was a great guy.
I like Jack Harlow. If Jack Harlow walked in here right now, I'd be like, Jack, what up? I like Jack Harlow. It's just not a good project. He's a great guy. Every time I met him, he got a great spirit. He's funny, all of that. This is just not good. That's it.
I expected there to be more singing. You called it an R&B. Like, that wasn't really singing.
Yeah.
Now you understand us. Now you understand us. Oh, I ain't look
I
up.
like his other. I like his other songs, but I don't know. I feel like he can't write enough for Leon Thomas.
What? Stop disrespecting Leon Thomas like that.
The beat of it sounds a little Leon Thomas.
No.
Care package above.
Listen, I am all for artists creating whatever they want to create in the studio. Once you give it to us, the public, we get to create content. All right. Salute to Jack Harlow, though, man.
Are there any white R&B singers that you think are legit?
What are you talking about?
Robin
Robin Thicke?
Yeah.
What are we talking? Robin Thicke is phenomenal.
Walking in Memphis.
Have you ever heard the
Who's the
evolution
guy?
of Robin? Yo, I listened to the Evolution of Robin Thicke album last night because I got into an argument with, I'm not gonna say who, and they was like, I don't know, the Jack Harlow album kind of remind me of the Evolution of Robin Thicke, and I almost fucking lost it. I was like, do you understand? I said, not only did I interview Robin Thicke today, but I said, do you understand the Evolution of Robin Thicke had Lost Without You on it? Jack Harlow wish he could make something like Lost Without You. Shooters with Lil Wayne on that.
You
album.
ready?
The title track with Faith Evans. Oh my God!
Best white R&B singer of all time. You guys know?
I mean, that beat is phenomenal.
You guys know this song.
I heard the beat. I don't
know that.
Once this shit hits.
Is that Ray Lasagna?
That's Ray Lasagna. Most people don't even know this guy's white. That's the way you do it.
There's a lot. No. There's a lot of songs that black people take in and deny.
You have no clue.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's his name? It's Ray something.
Ray Lasagna.
No, it's not. It's Ray La something.
It's Ray LaMontagne.
System compromised.
You know it.
Cut your wires. Go to ground.
Give me that verse, bro. Come on, Ray Lasagna.
Dude.
Hold on. All right.
And I feel like
Thing that's math, food and sex, but
I didn't know sex is universal.
Sex is definitely universal.
Nah.
Yeah. What you mean?
I don't think it's.
Yes, it is.
Nah.
Explain to me why before I continue. We all need sex to procreate. Sex is universal. Everybody's sexing. Even if you're gay, sex is universal. Everybody loves sex, bro. Everybody's fucking in some way, shape, or form.
I don't know, man. I've been married.
Okay.
What the hell?
But Ed can stand up in front of anybody with that guitar, and, and whether you know what's going on, you'll be like, oh.
British doesn't count, though.
Wait, why is that?
Doesn't count.
Because British have more soul than American white singers.
Whoa.
Yo,
that's a
out,
fact.
Man. Yo, chill your ass out.
That's a
Wait,
fact.
your fucking ass out over there. Don't you fucking dick. My cortisol.
Really?
My cortisol rise it again.
I mean,
don't you do that.
Phil Collins.
Don't you
Sting.
Hold on, Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
You know Phil
George Michael.
In the air of the night.
Ah.
You wrote Phil Collins.
Yeah, but
I think I
British-
never thought about it, but I think Chris on to something.
Listen,
John,
they don't have the hang-ups that white American R&B singers have.
Yeah, they ain't tripping off whether or
But
not they're gonna be
they're
accepted.
also observers.
No, for real.
They're
For real.
observers of the music. It's not inside them like it is white American.
No, there's a whole theory on this.
Chris is right. There's
Tell
a
me.
soul that exists there that I never thought about, but you're right,
There's
Chris.
a wave.
What are we doing right now? What are we doing right now?
There's a wave
Right.
What are we doing?
famous white R&B singers coming out of England in the 60s. All the great Steve Winwood. And
They don't got
music-
one Ray Lasagna. They don't have one
He
Ray
might be
Lasagna.
from there, but they got a Phil Collins,
Phil is that
a
dude.
George Michael, bro.
What I respect about the British ones is they don't try to dress the part. So like Ed Sheeran is Ed Sheeran through and through.
Yeah.
It's not like when he does the rap or the R&B that all of a sudden he puts on the costume. Like like Phil Collins was out there looking like he works in like a finance office.
Right.
He was wearing like a button down.
Peter Gabriel's an even better vocalist than Phil Collins. Came out
Sam
of the same
Smith.
group. No, but see, the difference is that wave came out of post-World War II England.
Oh, I got you.
They were raised in a bombed-out society with rations. And a
They
lot-
needed that
they had the
R&B.
struggle.
They needed that.
They had
They had the
struggle.
soul in them.
Yes,
Amy Winehouse from British, right?
absolutely.
But I would.
Ooh, Amy Winehouse, bro.
Can I just make an argument?
Ooh.
American country music
Has
is
the same soul.
is the soul.
Right. 'Cause
That's white
they
soul.
don't have the hang-ups either.
Exactly.
They're just doing what feels natural to them. It's theirs. It's not co-op.
They also have the pain of now we got to be equal.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a
Like
burden.
Exactly, it's burning them inside. It's like we got to work. Like they're furious about that shit, so it's coming out through the music.
It's the
But
same
that-
way I can't put Jokic or Luka in the same category as a white American basketball.
I
Why
don't know.
not?
I don't know if
They
American
came from
country
fucking
has
Serbia.
the same soul as British soul.
My brother.
Some songs.
I think it's. I think
Don't
we're.
let-
I think
don't-
we're mixing pain with soul.
Don't get me started, bro.
I think we're mixing pain with. We're conflating pain with soul.
Don't get me started with my man Tennessee Whiskey.
There's a
Don't-
difference between pain and soul.
Tennessee Whiskey,
Like when I listen to Jelly Roll, I hear a pain.
but he got some soul in there too.
I mean, there's some soul. There's a spirit. There's a spirit there.
Chris Stapleton, you don't think Chris Stapleton has soul?
Informer. And then go down. That's what he did, right? He did
Yo,
but
never disrespect Snow ever.
But
Don't you ever disrespect Snow
I would
ever.
never disrespect Jack Harlow. Okay.
But this is like their best country song ever made.
Nah, it's some country songs.
No, but that's like
Nah,
that's probably the
Tennessee
top,
Whiskey's
top, right?
fire. I fuck with Tennessee Whiskey.
Chris Stapleton is fucking
Chris Stapleton fire.
amazing.
He's fire. Listen, Chris Stapleton fire. Everything you hear on Brand Idiots. This is satire.
They haven't
Jokes.
heard the past 5 minutes. 'cause
Unless it's
we can't play that song.
Damn, we can't play none of that shit?
No.
Oh, man. Let's pay some bills, then. Pay some bills, Chelsea.
Zootopia 2 has come home to Disney Plus.
Let's go.
Get ready for a new case.
We're victorious partners level 5.
New friends.
Gary the Snake. And your last name? The Snake.
Dream Team. New habitats.
Zootopia has a secret reptile population.
You can watch the record-breaking phenomenon at home. Zootopia 2, now available on Disney Plus rated PG. Right now you can get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $4.99 a month for 3 months with a special limited time offer. Ends March 24th. After 3 months, plan auto renews at $12.99 a month. Terms apply.
Hey, salute to Dylan Optics, man. Dylan Optics might be the coolest sunglasses you ever put on, okay? When you see me with these on this summer, just mind your business. Know that they're Dylan Optics, okay? They were baked in an oven. That's what Steve says, but I don't know if I believe him on that. But when you look at them, you're like, okay, mate lenses, cool. Then you put them on and immediately feel like everything is in HD. Alex just put them on. Alex, do they not look like everything is in HD? They feel like reading glasses. Like they're really different. They've got this patented mate lens technology that completely kills internal reflections. No glare, no seeing your own face floating in the corner of your vision. These are a game changer. The founder, Steve Dillon, was in the Air Force, then started literally baking lenses in his mom's oven. Steve, I tell you this every week. You're going to have to show me. Send us a video or something, okay? I need to see you doing this. Because I don't believe it. I really don't. But I believe in your glasses, okay? Now, they design and manufacture them by hand. They've got their mate lenses that eliminate reflections. and their stabilized resolution lenses adjust the light and make everything sharper and clearer. These are performance sunglasses that also look. So if you want sunglasses that actually make you see better, not just block the sun, check out Dylan Optics. Go to DylanOptics.com now and save 10% off with promo code TEAMS. Oh, let's do some church announcements.
All my shows, theandrewschultz.com. We've got a few up right now in Nashville. I'll see you guys this weekend. Excited about that. And now for you, Charlotte.
Thank you to everybody who went out there and bought 2 Chainz's book, The Voice in My Head is God. Y'all put it on the New York Times bestsellers list. I want to let you know that the next release from Black Privilege Publishing is coming out March 31st. And it'll be Arsenio Hall's memoir, Arsenio. And I'm telling you, it's one of the greatest memoirs I ever read in my life. I could be biased because, you know, he's one of my entertainment idols, but I'm telling you, man, entertainment memoir-wise, the 90s was fantastic. But what I really want to talk to y'all about is the 4th annual Black Effect Podcast Festival is happening April 25th at Pullman Yards in Atlanta, Georgia. Doors open at 11 a.m. Let me tell you the podcasts that are going to be on the lineup. We got my girl Mona with the Don't Call Me White Girl show. Jeff Teague and the gang will be there with the Club 520 podcast. We got Crystal Renee Haslett. She'll be there with the Keep It Positive Sweetie podcast. My man Carlos King will be there with the Reality with the King podcast. Grits and Eggs podcast. My man Deontay Kyle and Big Ice Cup Cat, they'll be there. And my guys DJ, EFN, and NORE, the Drink Champs, they will be on that podcast stage, man. So tickets go on sale. Tickets are on sale right now. Go to blackeffect.com/podcast festival to go get your tickets. You know, we got all of the usual things that we always have. The Pitch Your Podcast platform. We have the Black Effect Marketplace. We got all the food trucks. All the things that you would want from the Black Effect Podcast Festival. And we got panels teaching you about the business of podcasting and AI. My man Don Hope Bryant's going to be on the panel. Ian Dunlap's going to be on the panel. Tika Sumter is on the panel. Just a whole host of others. And we'll be announcing like the guests that'll be on the podcast very soon, man. So yes, go get your tickets, blackeffect.com/podcast festival. Yeah, I'm just blessed to be able to do this 4 years in a row, man. It's the way podcasting has grown and continues to grow will never cease to amaze me. But I don't think people realize how young the genre is. How young is the genre, Chris? 15, 16 years maybe?
Let's call it 15.
15 years. And now you already got, you know, streaming platforms, licensing podcasts to be on their platforms. You know, we're able to have festivals based off podcasts. And, you know, you never know if something is truly successful or popular if people aren't willing to pay a ticket to come see it. And podcasting is that. Like, Black Effect is not the only podcast festival out there. There's others, but, you know, we do ours every year in Atlanta. So, April 25th, see y'all there, man. What else we got? I was reading the story. That's why I was a little shook up. I'm not shook up, but I was like, what the fuck? Because I heard this shit. They said a meteor crashed in Cleveland, Ohio. You heard about that? Yeah, it said a massive boom that shook Northeast Ohio and was reportedly heard as far away as New York was the result of a rare daytime meteor. The fireball streaked across the sky just before 9 a.m. and dramatic video posted online showed the meteor flare up as it entered the atmosphere. Locals flocked to social media to report that the boom was so powerful that it rattled their houses and even knocked pictures off the walls. Meteorologist Jeff Tainchek of 19 News said the boom was the result of the meteor breaking the sound barrier, meaning it was traveling at least 767 miles per hour at the time. According to the National Weather Service in Cleveland, the latest GLM imagery does suggest the boom was the result of a meteor, referencing the geostationary lightning mapper, which the Weather Service uses to count lightning strikes during the storm. I don't believe it.
This is a video.
I don't believe it.
Let's see. You think it's a bomb? Think
Are
somebody reached this?
You hear it? Unmute it.
Yeah, but keep playing.
in the daytime.
It's most of it burned up in the atmosphere, so no major impact happened.
Nah, bro. Why didn't tell us it was coming?
I think that was.
Well, if there was no impact, they don't gotta tell us it's coming.
Nah, you gotta tell us the media's coming. Because stuff like that can cause mass hysteria.
They say it may
at a
be
time like this.
near Bay Village. Like they don't even know where it is.
Nah, but we gotta see what it is.
Did you hear about the dolphins who kidnapped the dude and took him under the water and made him build a fucking city?
What?
You didn't hear about that? Look it up.
Dude, what do I look up?
Dolphins kidnapping a guy. Look up dolphins kidnapping.
So then
a
my
man.
phone can just be like, "Shut up, retard." Like,
No,
what?
it's not. I'm telling you. Listen, at some point, y'all gonna have to start leaning into some of this shit and believing some of it.
The Dolphins made him build.
Bro, I've been around a long time.
What do dolphins do in a city?
Incoming cluster.
Huh? Well, the dolphins are making him build a city. What would the dolphins utilize the
Same
city?
thing we do in a city.
Go to work.
Trust me, there's a higher life form up there that created us. And somebody said, "What the fuck would those fucking things you made called humans do in a city?"
No, a city makes sense for us.
And dolphins.
A dolphin doesn't want to sit on a desk.
How you know? Dolphins are smart as shit.
I see it.
Yeah.
Don't tell dolphins
You
what
talking
they
about
wanna
this
do.
person?
Yes, play this shit, yo. Yo, this
Florida man claims to have been kidnapped by dolphins and forced to build an underwater city. The man was found early Monday morning on the side of a beach in Lee County, soaking wet, dehydrated, and confused. When deputies arrived, he was drawing detailed diagrams in the sand. According to the man, a pod of dolphins took him while he was swimming and brought him to a place about 40 feet under the surface. He said they forced him to help build underwater structures. He told deputies the dolphins communicated with him using clicks. He said the group had a leader named Gerald who somehow helped him breathe underwater, possibly by creating an airspace. The man spent 3 days working on what he described as cities, towns, and condo-like structures.
Come on.
So dolphins communicate with clicks.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
You might not like the direction it's.
No, I think this is a
Come
reasonable
on.
question.
I know exactly where he's going. Come on.
If they communicate with clicks, why don't we ask some people that have clicks in their language if they know what they're saying?
Not let up.
And have you heard the theory of humans evolving from dolphins?
I mean, dolphins have a bigger brain than human beings.
Yes, sir.
So maybe the
Yes,
people with
sir.
the clicks are the
Yes,
only people
sir.
smart enough to understand
Yes,
dolphins.
sir.
Reasonable.
Yes, sir. Dolphins are Africans. That's what he's saying. Let's just get to it.
They
No
got the
need for them to get
foreheads.
the headline for us.
They got the foreheads.
Dolphins are Africans,
They
y'all.
do. They
Come on,
do.
guys. Come on. Y'all not fucking using your brains. That's why dolphins are smarter than y'all, and they kidnapping y'all and making them work for them now.
I just don't understand.
Still, we reached the idiot.
Let me just
For
clarify.
sure.
Let me just clarify. I don't think they're speaking the same language, but in the same way that,
How
like,
do you know they're not?
well, you know how like Spanish and French have similar words? Maybe that's where it's at. Where like,
Yes,
know?
sir. Yes, sir.
The romance quick link.
Yes, sir. I was thinking.
why do we have clicks and they have clicks and there's no
Yes,
way that we can
sir.
understand each other?
Yes, sir.
Have we tried it?
Yes, sir.
It's Hausa, right? Is that the?
Yes, sir.
It's like, fuck. What is it called?
Listen, the moment that everybody starts realizing we're all intertwined and we're all one, the world is gonna be a better place.
I don't think people are questioning that. I think him taking a person down, building a city is questionable.
How do they take them?
It's
They don't
all-
got-
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do they?
Yeah.
And you know, dolphins can create this type of smoke ring.
I do know that. I do know that. Yeah.
That you can breathe underwater. Humans.
I know they can help humans bring underwear.
So,
but
man, we're not good.
no. Dolphins get high too.
So they do get high.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, I don't know how y'all not. I don't see how y'all can dismiss anything nowadays. Everything should be on the table. At some point, people got to open up their minds and start realizing everything possibly could be true. There is no reason to dismiss anything in 2026. Everything should be on the fucking table. Just say you don't know. I see a story like that, and I'll be like, I don't know. Because they're not giving me nothing else to it. They're not telling me that the dude was high. They said they gave him a toxicology report and he was perfectly sober. Nobody's saying he got any mental health issues. They said they found him on the beach, sunburned and disordered.
Did he finish the city?
No, you gotta go back. No, press play. If you press play, it'll tell you that. You gotta go back. You gotta go back.
I think we got to check the blowholes on those dolphins.
Towns and condo-like structures. When the dolphins were satisfied with his work, they sent him back to the surface and told him they would return for phase 2. Medical staff treated him for dehydration, but found no signs of head injury or mental confusion. Tests showed seawater and marine particles in his lungs, suggesting he had been deep underwater for a long time without typical lung damage. This was unusual and raised questions for doctors. The man holds a master's degree in aerospace engineering and has experience with deep sea technology,
This
which
is
he
AI,
says
bro.
is why the dolphins chose
Just
him.
now realized that. You just now realized
No, why don't y'all give the dolphins their credit? Dolphins smarter than you. You look like a dolphin a little bit, Alex. Like you look like you evolved from dolphins. You don't think so?
Thank
You do.
Compliment.
Dolphins, yo. I don't know why y'all can't believe this. Why is this so unbelievable to y'all? You don't even have a reason. You don't have a reason. I'm not saying it's true, but you don't have a reason to say it's not.
Because
like
why
it
do they
hasn't
need?
happened.
They've been
You don't know
swimming. They've been swimming in water all this time. Why do they need a city?
Who said they don't already have them? Have you ever heard of Atlantis? You don't know if they already got cities or not.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh, man,
but
Atlantis was a human city.
underwater.
Underwater.
No.
Yes, it was.
No.
Atlantis was underwater.
It sank. It was originally a human city above water.
So
the lost city of Atlantis.
Everybody died.
So what do you think the dolphins have been doing with it?
You think they reclaimed
The
it?
fuck? You think that there's a whole city underwater and all of the fish are just riding by it? They not going to have a good time in that motherfucker?
What would they do?
What you mean? They play games like Go Fish. You know what I mean? It's like that. What are you talking about? I don't like the fact that y'all are just dismissing this shit for no reason, bro.
People make this slop for you.
Yeah, you buy it.
You are
Oink,
making
oink,
this
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm eating this shit the fuck up. Dude, I have no reason to not believe any of this shit in 2026. And I'm not saying I do believe it. I'm just saying I have no reason not to believe it either. Y'all gonna see some we are going to see some crazy shit over the next decade, bro.
I think we're just gonna stop looking.
Yeah, like the.
We're not even gonna believe it.
I think we're gonna stop looking. Like once you can't believe anything, you just stop looking.
That we established that early in the podcast. That's why people gonna leave social media. That's why you're gonna miss the return of Christ.
And that's why what?
That's why you're gonna miss the return of Christ. If Jesus came back right now and everybody started posting it on social media, nobody would believe it.
Yo.
Nobody would believe it.
So you think he's gonna postpone it?
He's not coming back. For what?
No, eventually.
Yeah, once we gone, things like, you got rid of all of the riffraff. Let's clean this place up. Just us and the dolphins.
But
It's the third temple.
It's happening for real right now, like real consequences. If you look at like the Netanyahu death videos, right?
Oh, that's crazy.
Like I've been following that for the last 4 days.
Yeah, what's the
I don't know is the honest answer.
Chris and another one of my homeboys constantly, every day, like, I think Netanyahu's dead. Like, yo, they really got me believing Netanyahu's dead. I don't know. They said this 2 weeks ago. They said his brother was dead 2 weeks ago.
That I'm not so sure about. But so it's gotten big enough that he's released videos addressing it that are intended to dispel it.
And then people are like, those are AI.
And they're breaking it down. Yo, he has a ring on in this shot, but then when he goes down like this, you don't see the ring anymore. And I will say, I mean, they're obviously staged in the sense that he's trying to create scenes to prove that he's alive.
Yeah.
But something feels off about the video.
Well, let me ask you a question. If he was deceased, what would that mean? Like, for as far as like the war and everything else?
It would be a significant, I mean, outside of there's a whole thing with Israel that they have the ultimate defenses. You can't break them. You know, you can only kill someone like Netanyahu if there's some sort of interior leak. Right?
Isn't it Netanyahu?
Probably.
I was wondering. I was like, have we been saying it?
He's Jewish. I'm like, I don't want to correct him, but he probably knows how to say it.
What's the correct pronunciation?
I thought it was Netanyahu.
Chris pronounces it like he just hit a shot in Yahoo. Like he shot at Yahoo. Like he shot a basket at Yahoo and it went in.
He went to high school with my mother, in fact.
And that's right outside of Philly.
Telling him hi.
Is that true? I saw that too. Is that true?
Telling him hi. Notable alumni outside of my mother and him, also Reggie Jackson.
Also,
really?
Stroke on too.
Who?
Stroke on this dick.
God damn. Now I saw that one. Chris, I saw that one.
Well, he did say stroke.
I saw that one. That was you got to blame that on your age.
I had a friend who just. I had a friend. I have a friend who just had a stroke. So the second I heard stroke, my mom started like,
That's when you know you get old. When back in the day you hear stroke, you think stroke it.
Yeah, that stroke got a
Now
different
you hear stroke,
connotation.
you're like, damn, for real.
No way, you got him.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's dead or not. I just wanted to know what would that mean if he was. Like, that don't mean the war is over.
No, but I'm sure Iran would claim a huge W.
Who would take control in Israel if he?
Yeah, who is the number 2?
they have a hierarchy just like we do or any democracy. To that point, you would think that if Iran had pulled that off, they would want people to know.
Maybe they don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe they don't know. I don't know. Maybe they don't know.
But the point is that he has to address it multiple times, not just one time.
Yeah.
Like,
because something that is potentially fake on the internet can gain traction and become real.
Right.
And we really just can't trust anything. To your point, it's like you can't say anything is 100% fake anymore, and you can't say anything is 100% real.
That's all I'm saying, and I don't know why we're not there yet. I'm there.
That's a weird.
And by the way, that keeps me sane because I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life wondering if something is real. So if I watch, and by the way, I've always approached life like that. If I see something, I don't have to believe it. I don't have to not believe it. I'm just indifferent about it. I can listen to some information or watch something and not be influenced by it either way. Now, if I am influenced by it because I'm choosing to be, and I don't even think that's influence. It's like, all right, I'm going to this side with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and so everybody sending me the stuff about Netanyahu. I don't know. Okay, is he dead? Is he alive? I don't know. I don't know. You know, I can only, check off what I know to be true.
Right.
And the things that I know to be true is stuff like the FCC chair threatening people, if they don't fucking have positive
coverage of
the war.
Like you can hate the regime in Iran. You can say they do horrible things to their people.
Yes.
They obviously do. And then also say that there was no imminent threat to the United States of America.
Simple.
Like those things can be true, right?
Simple. Why can't we keep asking the question of, hey, y'all told us y'all got rid of their capability to make nuclear weapons last summer.
So you either lying about that or you lying now.
Why
There's a lie here.
Yeah. Now all I've been seeing all weekend is, are Democrats anti-Semitic? Should Democrats push back against anti-Semitic? I'm like, what the fuck what is going on?
Yeah.
All of the things going on in the world, all of the things you could be discussing around this world, and these are the questions
Since when can we
are coming with?
Since when can we be not be against war and intervention? Like this is a very popular sentiment in the United States of America. It doesn't start now. I mean, think about what happened during the Vietnam War. One of the greatest ever in history, Muhammad Ali got locked up for his views on this, right? So this is like a long-standing feeling, right? So the idea that like all of a sudden now that we have to unanimously support it, if anything, I think what it exposes is like how much, and again, I wasn't alive at this time, but I would imagine that the news was far more propagandized at that time. Like, were there outlets, popular outlets at the time that were not pushing for war?
I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing with Vietnam was it was the first war that was televised.
Yeah.
So it was more just by them showing images from the ground, the battlefield.
Isn't that when the tide changed though?
That's what's way up, especially with the Tet Offensive.
That's when they started drafting these white kids. That's when it started swaying.
So
call it what it is, bro.
Well, I mean, that's on the table now too.
But I'm saying back then, once they started drafting the white kids, all of a sudden it was like, whoa, what the fuck are we doing over here? Yeah.
So I don't know. I've never seen a moment like this. I can say that much.
Crazy.
I don't even know what the sides are in. Like, there are so many different agendas attacking each other. It's chaos.
I don't even think people are saying
I don't know if
agendas,
it's sides.
I don't even know if it's sides. It's like
That's what I'm saying.
It's interest. Like the sides are all disconnected and
But
divided.
even certain groups' interests are conflicting each other.
That's what, but like I think what's happening now politically is interesting. You have like Democrats that are supporting it, Democrats politicians that are supporting it, and Democrat politicians against it. You have Republican politicians supporting and Republican politicians against it, right? So it's like It's not even that both political sides can come to an agreement
think-
about what the parties
I
want.
think Governor Josh Shapiro gave one of the best takes on it when he was on Bill Maher this week.
What'd he say?
He just was simply saying, Bill, I don't want to say Bill is for it, but it feels like Bill feels, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, but it sounds like he understands why we're there. We should have took the regime out, blah, 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 this and that. But Governor Shapiro was just simply saying, a president who said they were anti-war and weren't going to start any new wars has a duty and an obligation to tell the American people why we're over there. What is the reason?
Yeah.
What I would do, and what the president of the United States failed to do, was be clear with the American people about what the hell we were doing. Was the plan to go after the nuclear weapons? The weapons, by the way, he said were destroyed 7 months ago, pardon me. Was the plan to go and do regime change? In which case, who the hell is going to take over? I don't think the son's any better than the father. Was the plan to go in there later, but then you got forced because Netanyahu forced your hand? Remember they said that?
So it's
and
a
they
matter of clarity.
walked that back. I think if you don't have clarity on why you're going in, you have no way of knowing how the hell to get out.
That's so common sense to me.
And I don't think Americans really get it. And I don't think Americans support this idea that, like, it's our job to take out all the bad guys around the world. No. Like, I don't think that that's a popular sentiment for Americans. No. Like, there are plenty of bad guys. There are plenty of bad people that are in charge of countries. There's an unbelievable cost to taking them out. And that's the cost of American life. There's a financial cost that goes along that. There's a cost of, like, sentiment at home, like further fracture home. Like, these are huge costs that we got to consider. And you owe us the dignity of an explanation. And when the explanations keep flipping, flopping back and forth, we start to get very suspicious about why the fuck we're in there in the first place.
Simple as that. And it's really not rocket science in any way, shape, or form. And I don't know why people are afraid to have.
But then people do this shit like, oh, so you support the regime? It's like, stop being disingenuous. Nobody supports a horrific.
But then you have the people who support, Iran and their family in Iran who do want regime change.
I wouldn't fucking blame them at all for wanting it. Why would? There's no way you could sit here and tell somebody who you know that their family is living through a horrible regime, oppressive regime. There's no way you could sit there and tell them, like, hey, fuck you for thinking what you feel.
But do you want this who's just raining down on your, country and, innocent people getting killed? I mean that is war, sadly.
Yeah, but what if it's more like, wouldn't you rather want an actual cohesive plan for that regime?
Yeah,
it doesn't even feel like they got a plan. That's the other thing. Like, there's no plan.
Yeah, put in his son, who now wants revenge. For the rest of his life.
Nah. They don't got a plan when they start calling his son gay. That's when I knew they had no plan.
They called his son gay?
They were like, oh, we got intelligence reports that the new Ayatollah is gay. And I was like, oh, you guys got no clue.
You already killed my dad. How much more madder do you want to make? You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn. I was having a great conversation with a veteran. I don't know if this is true, but they were saying some of the troops refuse to go fight because they don't want to fight for another country. They feel like they're fighting this war on behalf of Israel.
Oh, I've been telling the truth it's a holy.
Which is even crazier. Which is even crazier. But I was having a conversation with a veteran, and he was saying that's so crazy to him because when you sign up to be in the military, just go to war. Like you just that's what you train for. That's what you do. You just go to war. So it doesn't even really matter what the reason is. He said you never know what's going on in those back rooms anyway. So when they tell you that you got to go carry out a mission, you got to go carry out the mission. And I was like, damn, that's interesting. And then we started talking about like the draft. I don't know how we got on the subject of Muhammad Ali, and he was saying how Muhammad Ali didn't go to fight in Vietnam. And I said, well, that's a little bit different than what you're saying, because Muhammad Ali also didn't sign up to be in the military. Muhammad Ali was drafted. Anybody that was drafted, like, no, I'm not going to do that. But if you sign up, and then he was telling me about,
you're basically saying you don't sign up for the wars you agree with. You sign up for whatever the commander-in-chief has to do.
And he told me the name of the document. Basically, like the military has its own constitution. I can't remember what it's called. He told me the name of the document. Look that up.
You're saying you take some sort of oath that
it's some sort of oath that's like it's like they're let me see if I can look it up. What is it?
And while everybody's focusing on Iran, China's moving military towards Taiwan. Like, have you been seeing that, Chris?
Of course.
Yeah.
And Trump also is now he's claiming he's trying to postpone
I think it's
his meeting with China. I suspect they already pulled the plug on him. He's trying to.
It's the Uniform Code of Military Justice. And it's a legal foundation that governs the U.S. military, similar to how the Constitution governs the country. So it governs service members, defines military laws, discipline, and justice, and it's enforced through military courts and court-martials. So it covers criminal offenses, military-specific offenses, and it's enforced by commanding officers, military judges, and court-martial panels. It's not a replacement for the Constitution. The Constitution still applies to service members, but some rights are limited due to military need, which is discipline, readiness, and chain of command. So if the Constitution is the rule book for the country, the UCMJ is the rule book for the military. So, I don't know, guys. Let's pay some bills, man. Do some Asking Idiots, man.
Let's do it.
LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot make your email response time faster. We can help you sell, market, and hire in one place. We cannot help you find space for your 3 desk drinks. Why do you have 3? And while we can't help you find the perfect volume for your presentation video, LinkedIn can help you find the perfect audience for your business. Grow your small business on LinkedIn. Learn more at linkedin.com/smallbusiness.
You know what they say. Early bird gets the ultimate vacation home. Book early and save over $120 with Vrbo. Because early gets you closer to the action, whether it's waves lapping at the shore or snoozing in a hammock that overlooks, well, whatever you want it to. So you can all enjoy the payoff come summer with Vrbo's early booking deals. Rise and shine. Average savings $141. Select homes only.
Lisan Al Gaid.
Let's do some, I'm not falling for nothing.
No, that's the Dune thing.
Let's do some Asking Idiots, Taylor Gang.
You don't watch Dune?
You got him.
Why would I watch Dune? Who's in Dune?
Michael B. Jordan?
Nah.
It's Michael B. Jordan.
No, it's not. It's Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya.
So
She's
you
the
don't-
star of the movie.
you don't support Zendaya?
Zendaya's definitely top billing in Dune. I didn't even know fucking Timothy Chalamet was in it.
You just said it.
Yeah, because I've been hearing about it this whole week. I thought Zendaya was the star of Dune, baby. Didn't know nothing about no Timothy Chalamet. Bam, 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 bam,
Is
bam.
he that good for acting?
Who?
I never seen him act.
No, he's
I don't
good.
know. Like he's
Have you seen
Leonardo.
Dune?
He's
I
good.
tried
He ain't better than Michael B. Jordan.
He's phenomenal.
He ain't better than Michael
You know,
B.
a lot of
Jordan.
people. Well, not a lot of people, but I know a lot of
Michael B.
people that
Jordan
don't
beat him
really.
head up this year.
Phenomenal actor.
Michael B. Jordan beat him head up this year.
Yeah, but he had a 2-on-1.
He did have a 2-on-1. He did have a 2-on-1. Mir_Cobb says Charlotte can breathe underwater. He almost became Wolf and he started a spaceship. Is he alien himself? Yes. So are you. We're all extraterrestrial to somebody. Okay? You think that we're just Earthlings, the only thing floating out here on this planet? No. You realize there's people on another planet or some type of beings on another planet talking about us as being aliens, right?
What? They probably
Yes.
think they know about us already.
I absolutely think they know about us. I think that we are the most primitive life form in the solar system. Did you see Neil deGrasse Tyson say, if you look at chimpanzees and monkeys, they're like 2% less smarter than we are. 2%. So he said, think about how much 2% is in regards to humans compared to chimps. So imagine if something is 2% more intelligent than us, how advanced they would be.
He's saying they're 2% less intelligent than us?
He said chimps. He said chimps. I think he said chimps.
I think they just have like 2% different DNA. I don't know if it's intelligence.
Was it DNA? Look it up.
Yeah, I think they're.
I thought you said
significantly-
intelligent.
No, I think they're significantly less intelligent.
Are they?
Yeah.
We're not the most. We're not the most intelligent creature. It takes a lot for a human to actually become intelligent.
Sure, but like we do absolutely amazing things. Like we created the internet. Like there's no.
But that's the point.
Yeah.
He said
it's
yeah.
It's DNA. No, but he said it. Pull up
Yeah,
the
it
clip.
says difference in DNA.
Look up the deal in the graphic.
I imagine we're like 1,000,000 times smarter than them or something crazy.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you.
At least 100 times.
Oh, let me find this clip. Now you got me to find this clip because I don't want to be fucking paraphrasing Neil deGrasse Tyson because he literally was saying the difference in intelligence.
What's the next closest animal to humans in intelligence? Chimpanzees, chimps. And what's the DNA difference? 2% tops? Only a 2% difference in DNA. And the chimp is stacking boxes, but we have poetry and music and the Hubble telescope. Now consider some other species, 2% beyond us, just as we are 2% beyond the chimp. What would we look like to them? They would roll the smartest human for Stephen Hawking, roll him forward and say, this one is slightly smarter than the rest because he can do astrophysics calculations in his head, like little Timmy over here who just came back from preschool. Alien Timmy. Oh, look, you just composed your 12th sonnet. That's beautiful. Oh, you just re-derived the fundamental principles of calculus. Let's put it on the refrigerator door. Yes, that's what their toddlers would be doing because our toddlers do what the smartest chimps do. If aliens came and they had only that much more intelligence than us, they could enslave the entire Earth and we wouldn't even know it. Maybe that has already happened.
They got us. They got us with the smartphones. They enslaved us already with the motherfucking smartphones.
We created
it. Some guy who was adopted created it. So we don't even really know who his real parents are.
Like, why do we not?
Yeah.
How do you know somebody? They didn't come give us the technology.
Steve Jobs might be an alien, man.
Like, what are we talking about?
He was adopted.
Or got the technology from extraterrestrials. We don't fucking know, bro. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is 2% DNA difference. Think about the level of intelligence. So if something has a 2% DNA difference from us, as Neil deGrasse Tyson said, how intelligent would they be?
Yeah, the aliens don't need to be that much different.
No.
But there's a lot of intelligence difference within that 2%.
Clearly. But it don't seem like much, though.
Yeah.
Mr. Derek Jr. says, are the folks y'all hang with, are they worried about the economy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody is worried about
Everybody's worried about the economy. Sir.
AI uncertainty, the cost of goods, the cost of oil because of this war.
100%.
There's an existential crisis that is brewing. It's not even brewing, it exists for many people right now. Yeah.
I mean, the ones I know are trying to get the fuck out of America.
You've heard that? Yeah. It's interesting. It is interesting. But then where do they go?
I really don't know.
Africa.
You could go to Africa for sure.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the people that we're talking about who have the type of wealth, they're going places that we can't even imagine. Okay? You think about all of these billionaires who over the last decade have been building all of these bunkers and these, underground cities that you hear about. I know y'all heard that conspiracy theory. And there's a whole underground city that they built already just for the elite.
Well, they were talking about another planet.
I'm not about to explain it, but look up the underground city that they built just for the elite. They spent trillions of dollars on this shit over the years.
There is a history of near extinction events, and one of the things that I've looked at because I'm trying to figure out, between fiscal 1998 and fiscal 2015, there were 21 trillion of undocumentable adjustments in the U.S. government. If you go to our website, missingmoney.solera.com, we have years and years of documentation, including the government financials that show this. And so the question is, where's all this money going? And one of the things I've looked at in the process of looking at where all this money is going is the underground base and city infrastructure and transportation system that's been built. And
I'm sorry?
Yes.
I'm trying to tell y'all, listen, everything should be on the table, guys.
You're talking about the plot.
Did you see it?
You're talking about the plot of Paradise, the TV show. That's what you're.
No, I'm not talking about the plot of Paradise, man. I'm talking about this underground city. There's some woman who used to work for something who said there's a whole underground city that they built just for the fucking elite.
Fallout.
It's not Fallout, bro. I'm telling you. All of this shit, you know what though, man? The sad part about all this, we're gonna find all of this shit out too late.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be crumbling down. The world's gonna be, and then be like, fuck, that shit was real. We didn't get to pod about it.
Well, we did pod about it.
We did, but now
they called us crazy.
They called us fucking crazy.
Man, shut up. Y'all gonna be in the city.
I know.
No.
Charlemagne might.
Yeah.
No.
Charlemagne might.
That's how he knows about
You don't think
he already,
Right,
he
exactly.
already got the invite.
Telling us to see.
They gonna have you doing radio over there too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think
We need our breakfast club.
I don't.
We need our breakfast club in the bunker, Charla.
I'd rather go out.
If you had to choose one of your co-hosts to come to the bunker with you to continue the breakfast club, who would you choose?
Yeah, the one you started with.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to take his family though.
But that mean I don't get to take money. That's why I say I'd rather go out. If it's just us, nah, I'm good.
What if you get to take your family and you get to take one other host for the breakfast club?
Envy wouldn't go.
Exactly. Everyone even
Envy
goes.
wouldn't go.
What do you think he'd ask if he could do like Monday through Thursday?
Envy wouldn't go. Envy wouldn't go.
We're not
He got a little break. He's like, yo, ask him if I
Envy
can
wouldn't
do
figure a
Monday
deal
through
out.
Thursday.
Envy wouldn't figure a deal out. Envy would figure a deal out. Envy got a family, just got a family, so it'd have to be Lauren. All right, what else we got? This is a good one. Echo the Narrator says, how does Will Smith reestablish himself as a true star? Echo the Narrator, do I have news for you? Will Smith is a fucking superstar. Nothing has changed about Will Smith being a motherfucking superstar.
Wait, hold on.
This actually goes against, I think some of his decline was because he started showing too much of who he really
Will did not have a decline.
Come on.
Y'all made fun of his music. Y'all wanted to
I'm the super. I'm the star.
That has nothing to do with anything. Put it like this. Let's say this. The slap, none of that happened, right?
Jack Harlow's new album or Will Smith's new
Listen, the slap, none of that happened. Oh, Will Smith. The slap, none of that happens, right?
That's just hating, bro. He's just hating.
None of that happens. Will wins the Oscar, gives a great speech. It's like, damn, salute Will. Like, we watched Will all of these years, and he gets crowned the pinnacle. He puts out that album, nobody gives a fuck. And we might even say it's whack, but don't care. It's like, yeah, we're not fucking with that album, but that's still Will Smith. Will Smith is still Will Smith.
Yeah.
Bad Boy, he's only done one movie since the so-called decline, and that shit made $300 million at the box office.
Yes, but he's taken a hit to his persona.
I don't think he took a hit.
Come on.
This is what I think happened. I think that we finally got to see the real him.
But that's the problem.
And everybody's like, damn, I thought you was the guy who didn't curse and you supposed to be so perfect and the manicured Hollywood star. He's not that. He's a guy who got flaws and he's got vulnerability.
But that's what you were saying
He lost
before.
his cool at the Oscars.
The superstars don't do that. Just be the character. Nobody needs to know who you are.
Will Smith is a prime example of why you probably...
He's about to make your point.
I am.
He's been disagreeing.
Don't worry about it, but it's
Yeah.
still gonna look like my point.
Yeah,
Nobody...
Go.
Listen, Will Smith...
I love it. Just measure your cortisol.
Will Smith
Get your cortisol
is a
checked.
prime example of why you probably shouldn't always be so manicured.
Because you'll never be able to live up to that expectation.
At all. And when it's the biggest day of your life, for whatever reason, you snap. That was always the scariest thing about the slap for me. The fact that somebody like Will, but forget the Hollywood manicure.